So hi everyone to this new class of biology, and we are doing the third class of biology. We have already finished two classes where we in the first class we discussed about what is cell. We saw how different types of cells are and also why cell is important. In the second class, which was a bit longer, you saw YouTube video where we discussed about a cell, plant cell, and then we played games and had an interesting session on the Zoom class. I hope that this class is also very interesting. The YouTube video is also very interesting. So that when you come to the Zoom class, you have more fun playing games. But before going on to the actual thing, what I want you to do is maybe take a book, have a pen with you, go take 30 seconds for it, have a pen, have a book, and sit at a very comfortable place and first write this down. How are you feeling right now? Even if we are not interacting on the Zoom class, I want you to write this down and why are you feeling it? If you're feeling angry, if you're feeling sad, why are you feeling it? That is also more important for me to know. Okay. And please send it to me, okay, after the whole YouTube video. Now, as you all know, we are doing this chapter, which is chapter 11, cell structure and microorganism. This is the last class of the cell structure and microorganism. For cell structure, we take 3 lectures, and for microorganism, we will take hardly 2 lectures. Okay. Now, this is the first objective. Please write this objective down also in your book. First, write the topic, write day 3, write how are you feeling, and then write this. What is the objective? To just read the objective, we will be able to, WWPAT is, we will be able to explain different parts of animal cell through this video. So, parts of animal cell. Like in the last video, we saw what is a plant cell, what are the different parts. In this video, what are we going to do is we are going to explain how animal cell is different from plant cell, what are the parts in animals. This is our first objective. And the second objective is we will differentiate between plant and animal cell. There are some things which are common, there are some things which are different. And we will, as we watch this video, in while watching an individual part, will also make some differentiation. So please write that down. Please write very good notes. Okay, write a very, very good notes that even when you open up for 10 days, you're able to recollect what you have read. Write that good notes. So I discussed this in last YouTube call also कि दो types of cell होते हैं. एक होता है plant cell, like cells बहुत सारे type के होते हैं. Sorry to mention that कि दो types of cell बहुत सारे type के होते हैं. There are cells which are plant cell, animal cell. Even the egg that I told you, the yolk inside is a cell. Then there are some cells which are small. Then there is amoeba, there is yeast, there are fungi, there are germs, there are viruses. There are different types of cells. But we are only discussing two types of cell. One is plant cell, one is animal cell. Plant cell we have already discussed. And if you can pause the video at this moment, just pause the video and try to recollect plant cell में कितने कितने names थे, कितने कितने organelles के अंदर. Try to remember that and then proceed on to the next part. Please stop the video. So just to recollect, I hope you have stopped the video and written it down just to recollect and refresh your memory. These were the 10 parts that we discussed, starting from cell wall, then we went to cell membrane, which is also known as plasma membrane. Then we went to cytoplasm, we went to nucleus, we went to ribosomes, we went to endoplasmic reticulum, then we went to Golgi bodies, we went to mitochondria with chloroplast and macromolecules. And while going through each particular organelle is, let me clear one more time that whenever I use the word organelle means cell ke andar ka part. That's called organelle. Whenever I was going through each organelle, cell membrane is an organelle, cytoplasm is another organelle, nucleus is another organelle, ribosome is another organelle. And whenever I'm going through each organelle, I discussed also what are their functions. मतलब अगर वो सेल के अंदर है तो कुछ काम करने के लिए ऐसे ही जगह नहीं पकड़ के बैठे. They are doing some work inside it. And what are the work doing is what we discussed. Now coming into the animal cell. This is where our first cell organelle starts for animal cell. So please note it down. Okay, please note it down. Please make a very good note of it. The first thing that we will study in animal cell is cell membrane or plasma membrane. So this is a cell. Animal cell starts with a cell membrane or a plasma membrane. Okay. Now what is the cell membrane? As it was there in plant cell, cell membrane is a thin covering of cell. If you remember very nicely, the first thing that we discussed in plant cell was cell wall. सेल वॉल होता था जो बहुत थिक. मैंने आपको घर का एग्जांपल दिया था, जैसे घर अपना वॉल रहता है, उसके अंदर एक कर्टन इज लाइक सेल मेम्ब्रेन. बट प्लांट एनिमल सेल में देयर इज नो सेल वॉल. दैट इज द फर्स्ट डिफरेंस. देयर इज नो सेल वॉल. ओके, जो भी ब्लू में आएगा, नाउ यू कैन सी समथिंग इन ब्लू एंड दैट सोचने वाला circle. That is the difference. Okay, whenever you see that on the screen in this video, वो difference रहेगा हमेशा between animals and plants. Whenever you get that. Okay, so first difference, you have to write it down separately. First difference is animal cell do not have a cell wall. Plant cell only have cell wall. Animal cell में cell wall है ही नहीं. The first thing that you encounter when you see a cell, animal cell, is cell membrane या plasma membrane. Okay, cell membrane कैसा होता है? बहुत thin होता है, बहुत delicate होता है, flexible है. जो भी चीज delicate है, take any delicate thing, it is always flexible. Okay, most of the times, I'm not saying all the times, most of the times. So it is thin, it is delicate, flexible, and the first difference you have to note down is animal cell do not have a cell wall, only plant cell has cell wall. Please take 2 minutes, stop, write it down, maybe draw it, understand the difference, write a difference at a different page, and then go ahead. The next thing is very similar, it is cytoplasm. So cytoplasm kya tha? Cytoplasm was a thin, thick, fluid-like substance inside the cell. मैंने example दिया था, I was always give example. Imagine a house, a cell like a house. मतलब cell और house को compare करते हो. Cell एक घर की तरह सोचो. प्लांट सेल में अगर वो सेल था तो उसके बाहर एक वॉल था. एनिमल सेल में वो वॉल है ही नहीं. और उधर भी, वहां पे भी, inside that cell there was fluid like thing. तो I was telling you always कि वॉल के अंदर वो पानी जैसा एक है, यहाँ पे भी वो है पानी जैसा fluid. What is that fluid called? Cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is the fluid structure inside the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane मतलब वो बाहर का cell membrane, वो बाहर का जो कवर है ठीक वाला, उसके अंदर there is cytoplasm. All the different organelles that you see around you, all the different organelles is inside this cytoplasm. There is another difference. Okay, another difference क्या होता है? Plant cell, whenever you get this, you think this is a difference, so write it down differently. Okay, plant cell have a fixed shape, rectangle or square shape. Animal cell को कुछ shape नहीं होता, वो ऐसा rectangle, square हो सकता है, circle हो सकता है, कुछ फलता ही shape हो सकता है. It can be any shape, but plant cell have a particular shape, and the reason for this is also cell wall. जो बाहर का सेल वॉल होता है उसको एक पर्टिकुलर शेप देते हैं कि स्क्वायर ही बनाएगा, और एनिमल में सेल वॉल ही नहीं है तो उसको कुछ शेप ही नहीं आता. ठीक है, अगेन स्टॉप, राइट दिस डाउन. द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज ऑब्वियसली द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. आई टोल्ड यू दिस इज लाइक द किंग ऑफ द सेल. ये सब कंट्रोल करता है, like how king controls his kingdom. Nucleus is the thing which is so important. Nucleus controls all function of the cell. सेल को अगर खाना खाना है तो न्यूक्लियस बोलेगा ठीक है ये पार्ट उसको खाना रखे दे. Nucleus is the function who controls. Nucleus doesn't do any particular function, but nucleus controls all the function. It's like a king there. Okay, it is a very important organelle of the cell. Organelle, don't use organs. Okay, don't use organs. Organelle. Cell के अंदर जब बात करेंगे use organelle. ORGANELLE. There is one more difference. I told you 2 differences के पहले. अभी एक third difference you are writing down. Nucleus in plant cell is at some side. मतलब अगर ये सेल है ना तो अगर ये पूरा सेल है तो न्यूक्लियस, ये पूरा अगर सेल है एक स्क्वायर अगर सेल, तो न्यूक्लियस साइड में रहेगा फॉर प्लांट सेल. बट एनिमल सेल के लिए न्यूक्लियस हमेशा सेंटर में रहेगा. इफ इट इज अ सर्कल, उसके सेंटर में न्यूक्लियस रहेगा एनिमल सेल के लिए. प्लांट सेल के लिए दूर रहेगा. ओके, सो फॉर एनिमल सेल न्यूक्लियस इज ऑलवेज एट द सेंटर ऑफ द सेल. और प्लांट सेल वो कहीं पे भी हो सकता है. इट कैन बी एट द सेंटर, बट वो कहीं और भी हो सकता है. ओके, again we discuss 3 things now. There is no cell wall for animal cell. Second, animal cell का there is no particular shape. वो कैसे भी shape नहीं हो सकता. It can be square, it can be rectangle, it can be any shape it want. Why? Because it doesn't have cell. Third, nucleus of animal cell is at the center. This is more important. बाकी का कहीं पे भी हो सकता है प्लांट सेल का, बट एनिमल सेल का न्यूक्लियस एट द center. I hope you have written it down, and please write it down and then go to the next part. Now please take 2 minutes. Okay, pause the video here, take these 2 minutes, write the questions down, write the answer down, stop the video, and then first write your answers down and then check what the answers are. I will also give the answers, but check what the answers are. Do animals have cell walls? This is the first question. Second question is, can animal cells be of any shape? Third question is, where is the position of the nucleus in animal cell? Do animals have cell walls? The first answer is no. Plant cell have cell walls. Animal cells doesn't have cell walls. Second question, can animal cells be of any shape? Yes, animal cells can be of any shape because they do not have cell wall. Third, what is the position of the nucleus in animal cell? The position of nucleus in animal cell is at the center. So nucleus is in the center for animal cell. Plant cell के लिए it can be any. Okay. Next is ribosomes. अभी के जो तीन functions है, I told you they are like a factory. If you remember, तीन चीज थे फैक्ट्री के, तीन मशीन्स थे. एक थे राइबोसोम्स, सेकंड थे एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम और थर्ड थे गोल्गी बॉडी. ऐसे सोचो ये कोई मशीन की तरह काम करते हैं ये तीनों. राइबोसोम्स का काम क्या है? व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ राइबोसोम्स? प्रोटीन्स प्रोड्यूस करना. एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम का काम क्या है? प्रोटीन्स को चेंज करना अकॉर्डिंग टू द नीड ऑफ द बॉडी. प्लीज रिमेंबर. और फिर ये एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम क्या करता है? गोल्गी बॉडी के पास भेज देता है. गोल्गी बॉडी क्या करता है? हमारे बॉडी में जिधर भी प्रोटीन चाहिए उधर भेज देता है. तो इट्स लाइक अ मशीन, एक साइकिल की तरह काम करता है. ये पहला प्रोटीन्स प्रोड्यूस करता है राइबोसोम्स, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम चेंजेस इट, गोल्गी बॉडी सेंड्स इट टू दी पर्टिकुलर पार्ट. और एनिमल सेल एंड प्लांट सेल में दोनों सेम है. These three are same in both these cells. इनमें कुछ डिफरेंट नहीं. There are ribosomes which are small organelles which produce proteins as it was in plant cells, so I won't waste much time here. Then there is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum वहां पे भी था. It is a sprawling net-like organ. You would have written it down there. Its function is to change proteins according to the needs. कि बॉडी की नीड क्या है, क्योंकि राइबोसोम्स एक ही तरह का प्रोटीन बनाता है पर हमारी बॉडी को अलग अलग प्रोटीन की नीड होती है. किसी को ज्यादा, किसी को कम, किसी को कोई अलग प्रकार का, किसी को कोई अलग प्रकार का. तो whose job is to change it? It's endoplasmic reticulum's job. Then there is and I have also told you endoplasmic reticulum के एक बॉल जैसा स्ट्रक्चर होता है, उसमें न्यूक्लियस बैठता है. इट्स द सेम हियर, नो डिफरेंस. These three things, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi body, is as same, no change like it was in plants. Golgi bodies, this structure which are made up of flat like sacs. मतलब मैंने बताया था आपको वो ऐसे अगर आप अपना बेल्ट रहेगा उसको ऐसे ऐसे फोल्ड करोगे, या स्नेक का गेम आता था, स्नेक ऐसे ऐसा रोल होता था और उसको ऐसा ऊपर से देखोगे, इट लुक्स लाइक सैक्स. So it's fat like sacs and it is used to distribute proteins. This thing is also same. Okay, I had told you कि एक माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया था, क्योंकि ये सब काम हो रहे फैक्ट्री में तो कोई तो ताकत देने वाला चाहिए ना ये सब काम करने के लिए. इमेजिन इतना सब काम हो रहा है and there is no one to give energy, because if when you're doing some work you require energy. These things also require energy. Who is that energy provider? It was mitochondria. So mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. Always remember this, never forget this. 10, 12 organ afterwards. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. It produces energy which is required for the cell for carrying out different functions. Now understand one thing. This is the fourth difference between plants and animal cell. क्योंकि blue color का वो box आ गया. पहले there were three differences. You would have written it out. Now this is the fourth difference. What is the fourth difference? Plant cell में there was chloroplast. If you remember, ऐसे green color का था. And if you clearly remember, chloroplast was used for photosynthesis, which is so important for plants. But animals को photosynthesis करना है क्या? नहीं. Animals को कहीं पे जाके खाना खा सकते हैं. Animal doesn't require photosynthesis to produce plants. इसलिए chloroplast है ही नहीं. Chloroplast is only present in plant cell. It is not present in animal cell. This is the fourth difference. Stop here, write it down, write it very carefully, this difference. Okay. Now going to the, this is something important and this is something new. Okay. Lysosomes were not there in plant cell. To make myself or to say it very perfectly, लाइसोसोम्स थोड़े थोड़े होते हैं प्लांट सेल में, वो ना के बराबर होते हैं. ठीक है. एनिमल सेल्स में दे आर देयर, लाइक वो दिखते हैं, दे आर देयर वेरी एविडेंटली. सो व्हाट आर लाइसोसोम्स? सो द yellow color that you see, this yellow color rhombus that you see, those are called ribosomes. Okay, that are called lysosomes. Lysosomes. So this yellow color rectangle rhombus thing, kite thing that you see in the figure are called lysosomes. What are lysosomes? Lysosomes are so small organelles present in the body. तो अभी इनका काम क्या? इनका काम ये है कि सेल जब खराब हो जाता है, अगर इफ यू आर डूइंग वर्क, ओके, इवन इफ मशीन डज वर्क, कभी कभी मशीन का कुछ अनवांटेड पार्ट्स बन जाते हैं, ये टूट जाता है, वो टूट जाता है, खराब हो जाता है, तो वो रिप्लेस करना पड़ता है, उनको निकालना पड़ता है, बराबर. फैक्ट्री में भी, इवन इफ ए हाउस, वो काम सेल के अंदर लाइसोसोम करता है. समझो अभी सेल बहुत सारा काम कर रहा है, ऐसा कुछ पार्ट हो गया, देयर आर सम पार्ट्स व्हिच आर अनवांटेड, वो वी डोंट नीड दिस पार्ट, दिस इज डैमेज नाउ. We don't need. So we need someone to remove this part. किसको तो बुलाना पड़ेगा. Who does that work of removing the unwanted parts of the cell? It is done by lysosomes. Okay, this is one job. There is another job of lysosomes. Lysosome second job क्या करता है? Lysosome क्या करता है? It protects us against the virus and germs that come from outside. Cell, सोचो cell अपने body का part है, but you ate something from outside. You ate pani puri at a stall, or you ate something that was not good. तो वो बाहर की चीज कुछ वायरस या कुछ जर्म्स आ गए तुम्हारे बॉडी में, दे स्टार्ट अटैकिंग योर सेल. ओके, दे स्टार्ट अटैकिंग योर सेल. तो वो सेल को प्रोटेक्ट कौन करता है? इनसे, दैट इज लाइसोसोम्स. These protect our cells against the viruses and germs. Okay, so whenever you fall ill, many a times if you see your test also, they check what is the count of lysosomes, or they check the count. Okay, अगर lysosomes कम हो जाते तो the germs, outside germs can attack your body easily. Lysosomes अच्छे healthy है, then you are very healthy. Okay, that is one of the signs that we take. Okay, so you get the fifth difference right now. Lysosomes is only present in animal cell and not present in plant cell. And the last thing is vacuoles. Vacuoles was also there in plant cell, but एक difference है. And what was vacuoles used for? अगर if you remember properly, vacuoles are the organelles which are present inside the cell. वो उसको किसके लिए यूज करते थे? Lysosomes क्या करेगा? अनवांटेड पार्ट्स को अगर उनको है तो उनको निकाल देगा, पर उनको बॉडी से बाहर को निकालते हैं. वेस्ट थ्रो करने के कौन काम आता है? हु इज यूज्ड टू थ्रो वेस्ट आउट ऑफ द सेल? वैक्यूल्स. Lysosomes just remove the unwanted parts, but daily waste, who removes it? Vacuoles. Okay, so but there is one difference. Plant cell may, if you remember the diagram, if you go to your notes of plant cell, even if you watch the video on my YouTube channel just for vacuoles, I had drawn one big vacuole, pink color ka. So plant cell mein there is only one large vacuole, but animal cell mein there are small vacuoles. Okay, animals mein isme I have drawn two pink color ka vacuoles. See, two pink color ka things. So plant cell mein there was one large vacuole, but animal cell mein there will be small vacuoles. Now again, please take 2 minutes, write this question down, think about it. Don't pause the video, don't see the answers first. Pause the video. Whatever your answers are, no one is going to see. Okay, if you have right answers, if you are going wrong answers, it's just your test. Okay, so do plant cells consist of lysosomes? Is my first question. What does mitochondria do? Which cell consists of chloroplast? Is it plant cell? Is it animal cell? I hope you have paused the video and then coming to see the answers. The first answer is no. Plant cells do not have lysosomes. Only animal cells have lysosomes. Plant cells do not have lysosomes. What is the second? What does mitochondria do? Mitochondria gives us energy, or gives us, not us, अपने को नहीं energy, gives that cell that energy. Which cell consists of chloroplast? It is plant cell. Why? क्योंकि plant को खाना बनाना है, उसको photosynthesis करना है. We don't have to do photosynthesis, so we don't need. So these were the 9 parts actually of the animal cell. Plant cell had 10 parts. Stop the video here or take a screenshot, whatever you feel like. Write this down, remember this, and you will need it in the Zoom class, which we are going to have next. Okay, now just to again get the differences, and this was the first difference, which was animal cell do not have cell wall and plant cell has cell wall. Plant cells are rectangular or square shape, while animal cells do not have any shape. Nucleus for plant cell was at the center, and for animal cell it was at one end. Chloroplast is only present in plant cell as it is required for photosynthesis. Lysosome is only present in animal cell, not present in plant cell. There is only one large vacuole in plant cell, whereas there are small vacuoles in animal cell. So these were the 6 differences between plant cell and animal cell. You can take a screenshot of this also, and I hope you have written it down. After watching the complete video, read it once, all the notes, and also send me the image of the notes. Please send me the image and see you on the Zoom call. I hope you have understood this, and see you on the Zoom call. Thank you.